Hi, this question is kind of specifically for Riot. I know you guys offer summer internships, and right now I'm enrolled in school to be a game designer. And I don't really have much of a portfolio as it is. I only kind of started getting into game design about 9 months ago. So my question to you is, looking about a year or two out, is there anything specifically I can be working on to kind of increase my chances of getting one of those internships?
Do you play League of Legends?
Yes.
Like, try designing champions for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also
Or game modes.
Yeah. Thinking about if there are current champions that you feel are either overpowered, underpowered, you can like write those out, think about those, and if you can explain well, like why you think this is overpowered or whatever your reasons are, designers like to see your thought process just like in art.
Yeah.
If you can kind of like, I know that the test is kind of like they're going to give you a champion. Maybe even try to see if you can get a test early. They'll give you a champion and you kind of say, hey, this is what is right about the champion, this is what is wrong. And the better you have an understanding of like what everybody does, the better you'll do. Also, having a high elo, I think they kind of do look at people who play the game a lot.
I mean, it's not as strict as like the live design,
right.
but like champion design.
There's also a big component to our design that they focus on, which is counterplay. Okay. So in League of Legends, there's not a lot of hard counters, as there might be in other games. So, and we have kind of these interesting policies of, what you don't engage in anti-fun.
Yeah, fun and anti-fun.
Yeah, fun and anti-fun. It's like they combine and they make explode. I don't know. There's an aspect where counterplay is huge. It's what mechanics will create not only enjoyment for the player, but will not make another player suffer without understanding why. So if you're going to have an ability that simply drains life from another character and there's nothing the other player can do about it, that's probably not something that we're going to do in our game because it doesn't really give a way for the other character to counter that or to stop that from happening. It's kind of just a one-way street.
Yeah, and it's also not really fun. Say you're the OP champion who has this great skill. If you just cast it and you're like, oh, great, I won. It's not super fun for you, and it's really, really frustrating for the other person. So it's kind of a balance. Like Morgana, if you hit one of her skill shots, as a Morgana player, you're like, yes! But if you, you can dodge it as the enemy player, and if you dodge it, you're like, yes! So, yeah.
But and it's like satisfaction either way. Satisfaction in not only casting the spell or the ability, understanding and having the risk-reward system of, oh, I didn't get it, ooh, or I did get it, yes. But also for the enemy player, like Katie's saying, oh, snap, I totally got snagged right there, or yes, I totally dodged it, and then having options from there. So like those permutations, just making sure there's impact, satisfaction, counterplay, and understanding of the consequences are super important, like 4 main pillars of game design, at least as I understand it as an artist.
Yeah. Also, like, if you ever want to chat with designers, like I know Morello and Zilius and Sub Ninja, and a lot of them are on the forums.
Definitely get on the forums and just ask them questions and
Yeah.
be somebody that, show your interest in design. And I'm sure they'll, for me, I love it when people come up to me and talk about animation. I love to talk animation. So if you do that with them, I'm sure they'll...
Yeah. These dudes are also like extremely accessible, extremely. They go out of their way. I know like Morello goes out of his way to be in touch with the community, like takes a ton of time. Just reaching out to those people is another, that's half the battle, right? Where not only do you have the skills maybe to do that stuff, but you have the personality to go out and say, hey, I'm really interested in this. I want to level with you as a peer and as an industry professional. And they will respect that right back.
All right, thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you.